Yoga. Then fourth is
Jnana
Gyan
Karma
Karma
Sannyasa Yoga.
Sannyas Yoga.
Sannyasa Yoga.
perfect. So Gyan from second comes and third. So Gyan Karma Sannyas Yoga is a fourth. Then fifth.
Karma Sannyas Yoga.
Very good. Sixth.
Atma Sanyam Yoga.
आत्मसंयम ज्ञान
Yes.
विज्ञान योग
Sixth is Atma Sanyam Yoga. Seventh is
ज्ञान विज्ञान योग
Akshar Brahma Yoga.
Akshara Parabrahma Yoga.
Akshar Brahma Yoga.
अक्षर ब्रह्म
Raj
योग
Vidya. Rajguha
राज
Yoga.
राजगुह योग
Yes.
Vibhuti Yoga.
Vibhuti Yoga.
विभूति योग
Vishwarup
Darshana
Darshan
विश्व
Yoga.
योग
Bhakti Yoga.
Yoga.
Bhakti Yoga.
भक्ति योग
Health is
Kshetra
very good.
Kshetra Shagya
विभाग
Yoga.
योग
Very good.
गुणत्रय
Jnana
विभाग
Vigyan
योग
Yoga.
Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga.
पुरुष
Purushottam.
15th is
Purushottam Yoga.
16th.
Daivasur Sampad Vibhag Yoga.
Very good. 17th.
Shraddhatraya Vibhag Yoga.
श्रद्धात्रय विभाग
And
योग
Moksha Sannyas Yoga.
मोक्ष संन्यास योग
Okay, just hold on. You all revise till then in your mind. Sir has made me the host, so I'll just start the recording. Till then, you can just revise on your own. Okay.
Ma'am, recording is going on.
It has started.
It started.
Okay.
Ma'am, when I was learning these
Yeah.
all things, so
Yes, tell
the
me.
hardest part was learning. So वो अभी नहीं हुआ and I don't know how to learn that. So कोई trick वगैरह.
Your voice, I couldn't hear it clearly. What you couldn't learn? What you tried learning?
Ma'am, shlokas was the hardest part to learn, like shlok number, I guess. So the 18 chapter shlok number. तो उसकी कोई trick वगैरह. I just want to know that, like कुछ भी हो so.
You're finding only the 18th chapter shlok difficult? 18th or 16th?
Ma'am, shlok number.
Actually,
No, ma'am,
shlok
18
number.
chapter name. Yes, ma'am. The name to I got learned, but shlok number.
Okay. See, what we will do is, as I told you when we started the session, just note down all the shlokas on a page, 1 or 2 or 3 pages, okay? And read it every single day for next 1 month. Don't miss a single day. Read the shlokas, just read the shlokas every day along with the adhyay and the shlok number. After 1 month, I guarantee you will have all the shlokas in your mind here and you will not forget. Also, one more thing we can do is every session, before we start the session, you all can recite the shlokas that we have previously done. You can either learn it and recite it without seeing, or you can see and then recite. And when one person is reciting, others will repeat that in their mind. So that way we'll be revising. So in every session, we're going to recite 3 shlokas. So you have to remember, try and read those 3 shlokas, whichever you decide, or whatever the shlokas that we have done in the previous sessions, read it as many times as possible so that in the next session when you come, you will remember some words at least from that shloka. Clear? 3 shlokas in every class. 3 different people will recite each shlok, 1, 1, 1. So by the time we finish learning Bhagavad Gita, most of your shlokas will be recited and done. Okay? Then, have you written the number of
Trick
shlokas?
to remember, ma'am, any
ma'am.
trick to remember the name of the chapters?
See, name of the chapter, you learn only 5 names every day. Go on adding 1 name, not more than 1 name every day. There are 18
मैम
chapters.
एक्चुअली मेरे पास एक ट्रिक है, सो मैंने उस चीज़ से लर्न किया था. सो मैंने इन सब के फर्स्ट वर्ड को लिखा था एंड लाइक आस्क जी के डगर लाइक डी फॉर तो आत्म संयम है, पर हमारे में ध्यान योग कराया था इन एमएससी, सो मैंने उस वे में आ गया था आस्क जीके डगर विवेक जी टीडीएसएम, तो उससे मेरे को फर्स्ट वर्ड से याद आ जाता है.
Okay, very good, Nidhi ji. Can you share it on the group so that it will be beneficial for everyone? And if others also have some trick of learning the number of shlokas or any trick to remember the process or the flow, please share it in the group because it is very, very helpful.
Okay,
Just
ma'am,
like-
I will share it after
Just
this
like
session. Yeah.
after the session, yes, please do share.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Yesterday I told you to write down on a paper the adhyay and the number of shlokas. Have you all done that? Some adhyayas have same shlokas, so it is easy for you all to remember. Like first and sixth adhyay have 47 shlokas, which is the smallest adhyay, which is the largest adhyay. So the adhyayas which have common shlokas, common number of shlokas, same number of shlokas, write the number of adhyayas next to each other and is equal to these shlokas, and then read. It becomes very, very easy. You will always remember which are the smallest adhyay. You will always remember which are the largest adhyay. So that is not the problem. So now tell me which are the smallest adhyay in Bhagavad Gita.
12th chapter.
Bhakti Yoga and
12 and
Purushottam
15.
Yoga. That is 12
12
and
and
15.
15.
Perfect. These are the smallest. So it is done. These two adhyayas done. They have 20 shlokas. These are the smallest. So do to gaye 18 में से. Now which is the largest adhyay?
Moksha Sannyas Yoga.
18th.
18th chapter.
18th.
So 3 adhyayas are done. So you have to remember 15 adhyayas. Remember the shloka number of 15 adhyayas. Out of that, whichever adhyayas have same number of shlokas, just combine them. It becomes very, very easy for you to remember. So,
Fourth and the 10th one is 42.
Yes. Perfect.
Ma'am, I
Yes.
didn't receive this PDF. I was waiting the PDF.
Yeah, I had shared it with, I had shared it with Kaushal sir, but I think he was busy.
Okay.
So let me check it with him. If he says yes, whenever he says, I will definitely share it with you. It's ready with me.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, because there is a certain format in which we need to share. So I have to get it verified from him.
Okay, all right. Because like the class, like I'm very new to this class, and
Yeah,
I was even like yesterday only I attended your class, and I was waiting for this the PDF to get.
I'm so sorry, Chandana. I'm so sorry. I'll again remind Kaushal sir once again,
Yeah.
and I'll share.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay. Mauliji, do you have last year's PDF? Because I changed my mobile, so it just went off. It had the format which Kaushal sir wanted.
Ma'am, I have that PDF.
I guess, ma'am,
last year
I
PDF I
don't
have.
know. But I will try.
If anybody has,
I
because
will try find because my
Ma'am, which one?
hard drive
Which
crashed.
PDF?
So that's why all the data could not be recovered.
Okay, Rama Ballav ji, namaste.
Ma'am,
Just
which?
introduction. Just introduction and first chapter.
Okay. I must have, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Till then, I'll connect with Kaushal sir also.
Okay.
Chalo, let's
Okay.
start. Okay. We will start. This from Brunei ji, kindly mute your mic. Then Mahapurush. In the first adhyay, what is important is to know the name of the Mahapurush and the Shankha that is blown by Mahapurush. Let's quickly read it once. So, Bhagwan Shri Krishna. What is the name of the
Panchajanya. Panchajanya.
Very good. Arjun,
Devadatta.
Devadatta.
Bhim.
Poundra.
Poundra.
Very good. Yudhishthir.
Ananta Vijaya.
Very good. Nakul
Subhosh.
and Sahadev.
Mani Pushpak.
Yes.
Mani Pushpak.
Yes, very good. So there is nothing much related to first adhyay. Let's move on to sixth adhyay, that is Arjun Vishade Yog. And it has 72 shlokas, a big adhyay, but very, very interesting because the nature of Atma has been told. Or you can say the nature of Atma has been described in detail. Atma Swarup. What is the Swarup of our Atma? That has been discussed. Now, Geeta Gyan, actual Geeta Gyan, it starts from the 11th shlok in this adhyay. That is where Shri Krishna starts imparting the knowledge of Gita. But from exam point of view, we are going to start from the 16th shlok. From 16th to 30th shlok is the nature of Atma. Right? How is our Atma? So that we are going to understand.
Ma'am, won't be the name of the first chapter would be Arjun Vishad Yog, not the second chapter. Second chapter Shankha Yoga, right?
Sankhya Yoga. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Sankhya Yoga or Gyan Yoga. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's start from the 16th shlok, from in which nature of Atma, how is our Atma? Very beautifully, Shri Krishna Bhagwan has described how is our Atma. Each and every shlok, each and every word is beautiful. It has a deep meaning. And from exam point of view also, it is very, very important. So please make your own notes when we are going through this adhyay. Shlok number 16. Na sato vidyate bhavo, na bhavo vidyate sataha, uphayorapi drashtontas, tvanayostattvadarshibhihi. Now, I have highlighted some words in yellow which are very, very important. So, Bhagwan, here, Lord Krishna tells us of the unreal. That means Asat has no existence. And of the eternal, that is Sat, there is no cessation. This has verily been observed and concluded by the seers of the truth. Seer is the one who sees visions, who knows the future, past, everything. And after studying the nature of both, Sat only stays till the last. So Bhagwan here is telling us about two things, that is Asat and Sat. So what is the difference between Sat and Asat? What is Sat and what is Asat? So Bhagwan here is telling us that something that is Asat has no existence. It is only temporary. So it is there today. It may not be tomorrow. And something that is Sat will always be there. It will always exist. Now, before going forward, I want you to think and tell me, because I have explained it in detail later on, but think and tell me, what is Asat? What is temporary? In this universe, in this world, what is Asat? Something
The materialistic world.
Sorry?
All materials.
Yes, all our body basically, the living things. Even the non living things, they are temporary. They were not there yesterday, like my laptop, my mobile, this body. It was not there 50 years back. It will not be 50 years from today. So this body, this mobile, this laptop, it is asat. Why? Because it is temporary. It is there today in the present. In the future, it might not be there. It will not be there, and it was not there in the past. You have to understand the concept, so you won't have to by heart it. If you understand the concept, the logic, then you will remember it very well. Then what is
Ma'am, emotions?
emotions? We cannot bifurcate in sat and asat because they are subtle. You cannot weigh them as sat and asat. Okay. Now, what is sat? You tell me something that is eternal, that was there in the past, that is there today, and that is going to be there in the future. So, what is sat? You tell me.
Ishwar.
Ishwar, God,
It
Bhagavan.
is truth, eternity.
Eternity. It was there, eternal. God was there in the past, is there now, and He is always going to exist. This world, it wasn't there previously. It is there today. It may not exist in the future. So, when we talk about this world, the entire world also, it is asat because it is temporary. This body, it is nashvar, it is temporary. But the soul that is there in our body. Now tell me, the soul that is there inside this body, it is sat or asat?
Soul is Sat.
Soul is Sat.
Sat.
Very good, because even when I leave the body, the soul is going to be there. It is eternal. It will leave this body and it will enter another body. So our soul is Sat because it is always going to be there. The soul never dies. But our body, it is Asat. So Bhagwan is explaining us what is Asat and what is Sat. You have understood this concept, I hope. Now, even I'll explain you with certain examples, like when you go to watch a play, there the participants, or you can say the artists, they dress themselves as a tree, or men, they dress themselves as women, or they perform a role of an older person or a young person. So what happens is, it is only temporary. After that play is over, they go back to their original self. So in the play, the role that they're playing, it could be of the tree, it could be of a person, it could be of a wife, father, mother, whoever. That is temporary. That means it is asat. It's a simple example for you to understand. Now, you have understood what is sat and what is asat. I hope so. Remember this, because from exam point of view, sat and asat, understanding this concept is very, very important. God, our Bhagwan, he is everlasting. So he is sat because it is eternal. God was there in the past, he is there in the present, he will always be there. Our soul is also imperishable, it is indestructible, hence it is Sat. Let's move on to the next shlok. That is the 17th shlok. Avinashi tu tadvithi yena sarvamidam tatam vinasham avyayasya na kaschit kartumarhati. Now here in this shlok, Bhagwan is telling us that which pervades the entire body, know it to be indestructible. No one can cause the destruction of the imperishable soul. Now, in the previous shlok, we understood that our body is asat because it is temporary. Our soul is sat because it is eternal. Now, here in this shloka, further Bhagavan is telling us that something that pervades our entire body, that means something that is there in our body everywhere, you cannot pinpoint. It is everywhere in our body. It is there in our entire body. That thing is indestructible. And what is that thing? That is our soul. So our soul, it pervades or it exists or is there in our entire body. Everywhere in our body, in our every cell, every muscle, every nadi, everywhere, bones, everywhere. And it is indestructible. That means you cannot destroy the soul. So again, here he is just describing about our Atma or our soul. So there
Ma'am,
is
what is the meaning of pervade?
pervades means it exists in our entire body. It is everywhere. You cannot pinpoint that the soul is only in some Upanishads. They have said that the soul is in our heart. Some have said that it exists over here, center of the eyebrows. But Bhagwan says that there is not, you cannot pinpoint a particular point where our soul exists. It is everywhere in our body. So it pervades the entire body. It exists in the whole body. Then in the next shlok, Bhagwan tells us, Antavanta ime deha nityasyokta sharirinaha anashino prameyasya tasmadyudhyasva bharata. Now here, Bhagwan is telling us that only the physical body is perishable. So in shlok number 16 also we had learned that a body, it is temporary, it is perishable. Here it is again repeated that our physical body is perishable. The embodied soul within it is indestructible, immeasurable, and eternal. Therefore, Krishna is saying, "O Bharat," that means, "O Arjun, please fight." Arjun is very dejected. Arjun is very sad. He doesn't want to fight with his family members, with his friends. So here Bhagavan is telling that you're not fighting with the body. The body is perishable. And the soul inside is eternal. So even if you fight with them, and if you kill them, still you are killing the body. You're not killing the soul, because soul is indestructible. It is eternal. Hence, don't be sad. Why do you want to be sad? Fight. So Bhagavan is giving different reasons, explaining Arjun why he should fight. Then in the next shlok, Bhagavan tells us, "Ya enau vetti hantarai, yaschainam manyate hatam, ubhau tau na vijanito, nayam hanti na hanyate." Very beautifully said. From exam point of view, you have to remember this. Nayam hanti na hanyate. So, neither of them is in knowledge. The one who thinks the soul can slay, that is killed, and the one who thinks the soul can be slain, that is killed. For truly, the soul neither kills nor can it be killed. So, if we think that Bhagavan here is telling, Krishna is telling, neither of them is in knowledge. That means none of them know the truth. Who doesn't know the truth? People who think that the soul can slay. That means the soul kills the other person. He doesn't know the truth. And the one who thinks the soul can be killed. And also those who feel that the soul can be killed. Both don't know the truth. Why? Because Shri Krishna says that the soul neither kills nor can it be killed. Na hanyate. That's why this is very important. Nayam hanti na hanyate. That means the soul, it cannot be killed, nor does it kill anyone. From exam point of view, they do ask you which shlok or what is the meaning of this. So you have to remember that Nayam hanti na hanyate means that the soul, it doesn't slay anyone, nor anyone can kill the soul. Why? Because it is indestructible. In the next shlok, it is said, "Na jayate mriyate va kadachin, nayam bhutva bhavita va na bhuyah, ajo nitya shashvato yam purano, na hanyate hanyamane sharire." Ajo nitya shashvato yam purano, very, very important. From exam point of view, ajo nitya shashvato yam purano. Aja means unborn, something that is yet to be born. Nitya. Nitya, we all know Nitya means eternal. That was there in the past, that is there in the present, and it will be there in the future. Then is Shashvat. Shashvat means immortal. Again, immortal means something that is indestructible. And I am Purana, that means ancient. So here, again, God is describing how is the soul. So the soul is neither born. So you cannot give birth to a soul. What is born? The body is born. But the soul is neither born, nor does it ever die, nor having once existed, does it ever cease to be. The soul is without birth, eternal, immortal, and ageless. It is not destroyed when the body is destroyed. So when Bhagavan Shri Krishna is telling Arjun that if you at all by chance you kill your friends or guru, your uncle, your cousins, then whom are you killing? You are just destroying the body. So what is getting destroyed? Only the body is getting destroyed. The soul is going to be as it is. Why? Because the soul is not born. So something that is not born, it cannot die. So something that cannot die, that means it is eternal, it is immortal, it is ageless. So from exam point of view, you have to remember these words. Ajo nityah shashvatoyam purano. How is the soul? The soul is unborn, it is eternal, it is immortal, and it is ancient. These are the qualities, or this is how our soul is. So all these shlokas are nothing but the gyan or the knowledge that Krishna, Lord Krishna, is imparting Arjun. Why? So that the confusion that is there in Arjun's mind, that has to fight his own friends and relatives, that will be removed from his mind.
Ma'am, from upper three shlokas, we have to learn whole shlok.
If possible, you can, because wherever I've underlined, it is important. But if you can't remember, this is not required. 18th shlok. This is not required. 19th, it is important. 20th, also, it is important. If you can't remember the entire shlok, at least remember these words that I have highlighted, because these are very, very important.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, then we move on to the next shlok. Veda vinashinan nityai. Veda vinashinan nityai ya ena majavavyayam katham sa purushah partha kanghatayati hantikam. So here again Lord Krishna is saying, O Parth, that means, O Arjun, how can one who knows the soul to be imperishable, eternal, unborn, and immutable? That means immutable means unchangeable. So something that is imperishable, eternal, unborn, and immutable kill anyone or cause anyone to kill. So here Arjun is, Lord Krishna is telling Arjun that something that cannot be killed, something that is always going to be there. How can you kill something? It cannot be killed. Simple. Immutable means unchangeable. Unchangeable means, see, our body, it ages. We were a child, or we were baby when we were born. Then we moved into adulthood. Then we become old, and then we die. So we are changing. If you see a plant also, it was a seed, then a small sapling, then a plant, then a tree. And then over the period, it falls down. So there is change that is taking place. But soul is something that is immutable, that is, it is unchangeable. So something like this, a soul, it cannot kill anyone, nor can anyone kill it. Next shlok is, please write down the qualities or how our soul is. It will be very easy to learn. Write down the Sanskrit word and the meaning. Sanskrit word and the meaning. And also the shlok number for it. Next shlok is, Vasansi jaranani yatha vihaya navani gruhati naroparani tatha sharirani vihaya jirna nyanyani sanyati navani dehi. Then Bhagwan tells that as a person sheds out garments and wear new ones, likewise at the time of death, the soul, it casts off its worn out body and it enters a new one. So Bhagwan tells us that when whatever we say death, so what is it? What is death? Death is just like, when we buy a new garment, okay, we wear it for some time, okay, we repeat it again and again and again because we like it. Over the period, that cloth or that garment, it wears off. The color fades, the material also, the cloth, it wears off. Then what do? We discard that garment and we wear a new garment, or we buy a new cloth. Similarly, what happens is at the time of death, the soul, it leaves the body. Why? Because either the body has become old or the body is not fit for the soul to stay. So the soul, it leaves that body and it enters a new one. So death is nothing but just like changing our clothes. And when we change our clothes, when we discard our old clothes, do we cry? Do we lament over it? Do we feel sad over it? No. That's why Bhagwan tells Arjun that changing the death is just like changing our clothes. The soul is there. Then why do you have to lament? Why do you have to worry? Why are you so sad? Now, very important shlok. Shlok number 23 from exam point of view. Nainan chindati shastrani, nainan dahati pavakaha, na chainam kledayantyopo, na shoshyati marutaha. Nainan chandati shastrani. Now, weapons cannot shred the soul. Nainan chandanti shastrani. Shastra means weapon. Chindanti means shred. So, the weapons cannot shred the soul. That means weapons cannot kill the soul. Nainan dahati pavakaha. Dahati is fire. Even the fire can't burn it. Na chainan kledayantyopo. That means water cannot wet it. The soul cannot be dampened. It doesn't become wet. Our body, it becomes wet. But soul, it doesn't dampen or it doesn't become wet. Na shoshayati marutaha. That means something that cannot become wet. You cannot even dry it. So here you have to remember Nainan chandanti shastrani. That means weapons cannot shred the soul. Nainan dahati pavakaha. Nor can fire burn it. Na chainan kledayantyopo. That means water cannot wet it or dampen it. Na shoshayati marutaha. Nor can wind dry it. You have to learn the entire shlok because the entire shlok is important and they can ask any of these four things. That in which adhyaya and which shlok is this said. So you have to learn this shlok 2.23 by heart. Very, very important shlok. Then how is our soul? Now, Bhagwan has told us that this is not how our soul is. It cannot be killed, it cannot be wet, it cannot be dampened, it cannot burn, it cannot be dried. Then how is our soul? How is our Atma? So immediately Bhagwan answers in the next shlok. That is the 24th shlok. Very important again from the exam point of view. Second adhyay, very, very important. The shlokas also. And there are a lot of points that you need to remember. So shlok 24th. Achedyoyamadayoyam akledyo shoshya evacha nitya sarvagatasthánur achaloyam sanatanaha. Now, here Bhagwan is telling how is our soul or how is our Atma. So, he's telling our Atma or our soul is achedya, adahya, akledya, ashoshya, Nitya, Sarvagataha, and Sthanu and Achal. So what I have done for you to remember how is the solar Atma, I have just listed down everything that is there in this shloka. Remember, learn every word. Achedya. How is our soul? Achedya. Achedya means unbreakable. You cannot break it. It is not a glass crockery or something that you can break. It is unbreakable. Adahya. That means you cannot burn it. It cannot be burned. Akledya. Cannot be dampened or you cannot wet it. Ashoshya. It cannot be dried. Nitya is eternal. Sarvagataha is all pervading. That means it is everywhere in our body. Sthanu, unchangeable. It doesn't change. Soul is as it was 100 or 1,000 years before, and it is going to be the same. So there is no change in the soul that takes place. Achal, immutable. Sanatan, that is primordial, existing since the beginning of the time or the world. So it is Sanatan, that means it was always there. It is not that today the soul is there and it wasn't there before. Since the beginning, this soul is there. Now let me ask you. The screen is there. One by one, tell me. Murunmai, Nitya means what?
Nitya means eternal, that exists
Eternal.
Eternal.
every
Eternal.
day. Yes.
Eternal. Very good. Prashant Kumarji, Sthanu.
Unchangeable, ma'am.
Unchangeable. Very good.
Unchangeable.
Yes, very good. Murunmai Devi ji, Sanatan.
Sanatan means it was there in the past, it is there in the present, and it will there be in the future.
Yes. Priyanka ji, Akledya. Priyanka Valecha ji, Akledya.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. Akledya means cannot be rampant.
Dampen. That means you cannot wet it. Very good. Muthulakshmi ji, Adaya.
Cannot be burned.
It cannot be burned. Chandana ji, Achedya. Chandana ji, Achedya. Mauli ji, Achedya.
Unbreakable.
Unbreakable. Okay. Now, Sadanand ji, tell me all the 9 qualities or how is the soul? How is the soul or Atma? Others repeat it in the mind. Sadanand ji? Yes.
Achodhya, unbreakable.
You can just say the Sanskrit words. Achedya.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Adah, Hridya,
Adaya.
Adaya,
Very good.
Aklodhya,
Akledya. Very good.
Kledhya, Ashopya,
Ashoshya. Very nice.
Ashosya, Nitya,
Yes.
Sarvagad,
Sarvagataha.
Sarvagadaha, Sthanu,
Yes.
Ajal, Sanatan.
Very good. Now we very good. Very good, Sadanand ji. Vibhaji. Tell me, how was the soul?
Ma'am, one request. Can you please pronounce the shloka once again? How to pronounce it?
Yes. Okay.
Slowly.
Slowly. Okay. I'll do.
So is.
Yes, I'll do. Achedyoyamadayoyam akledyo shoshya eva cha nitya sarvagatasthánur achaloyam sanatanaha. Fine? Yeah. Okay. Now, Sukanya ji, tell me, how was the soul? How was the Atma? The 9
the
pointers.
Atma?
Yes.
Achedya. It is Achedya, unbreakable.
Just read out the Sanskrit words. Just let's recite only the Sanskrit words. Achedya.
Okay. Achedya, Adahya,
Very good.
Akledya,
Yes.
Ashoshya,
Perfect.
Nityaha,
Hmm.
Sarvagataha, Kanu,
Sthanu.
Achala, Sanatana.
Very good. Very good. Mauli ji.
Achedya, Adaya, Akletya, Ashosha, Nitya, Sarvagata, Sthanu, Achala, Sanatana.
Very good. So in this way, you have to repeat it again and again so you will remember. I'll say it once very slowly. Repeat after me in your with your mind mute itself. How is the solar Atma? Achedya, Adahya, akledya, ashoshya, nityah, sarvagatah, sthanu, achal, and sanatan. Each and every word is important from exam point of view. So we will stop over here. What I want you to remember now, I think Rama Ballavji has shared. Okay. What you have to remember, tomorrow when we meet, I'll ask you questions. Chapter 2nd, Sankhya Yoga or Gyan Yoga. How many shlokas are there? 72 shlokas are there.
7.
Okay. Then Geeta Gyan starts from which shlok?
From 11th.
11th. 11th. And nature of Atma is from which
16th
shlok? 16th.
16th.
16th to 30th.
Very good. Then what is Sat and what is Asat?
Asat is temporary. Sat is permanent.
Eternal.
Give me an example of Asat.
Asat is our body and Sat is our soul.
Soul, God is Sat because it is eternal. Asat is our body. Everything that we see around us is Asat because it is temporary. Asat means remember. Okay, Asat means temporary. It was not there previously. It is there today. It may not be there tomorrow.
Ma'am, we can
past,
say the thing which are made up of Panch Mahabhutas are Asat.
okay, yeah, you can say that. Yes. Then Sat is eternal. Eternal, remember Sat, our soul and God is Sat because they are eternal. Then how is the soul or where is the soul? Can you pinpoint the soul? No. It is there everywhere in our body. Can you destroy the soul? Is it destructible?
No.
It is not destructible. So how is the soul?
No.
It is
Eternal. It is
immeasurable,
indestructible, immeasurable, and eternal.
eternal. Very good. Then Nayan Hantina Hanyate. What does it mean?
It cannot be killed, nor nobody can kill it.
Neither
Yeah.
kill.
So no one can kill the soul and the soul doesn't
and
kill
it
anyone.
doesn't kill.
Both ways. Nayan Hantina Hanyate. Nayan Hantina Hanyate. Nayan Hanti Nahanyate. Perfect. Very good. Then in the next shloka, Ajo Nityah Shashvatoyam Purano. Ajo Nityah Shashvatoyam Purano. Ajaha means what?
Unborn.
Unborn. Means something that doesn't take birth. So unborn. Nitya means?
Eternal.
We all know. Nitya is eternal. Shashvat?
Immortal.
Immortal. Past, present, future, it is going to be there. Next is Purana. Purana means?
Ancient.
Ancient. So Ajo, Nitya, Shashvata, and Purana. 4 things you have to remember. Aja, Nitya, Shashvat, and Puran. Okay. Ajaha, Nitya, Shashvat, Puran. Ajaha, Nitya, Shashvat, Puran. Okay. Then, same has been repeated over here. This again, very important shlok. Nainan Chandanti Shastrani. Repeat after me. Nainan Chandanti Shastrani.
Nanan Dahati Pavaka na
Chandan Shastrani. What does it mean? Nainan Chindan Shastrani means Shastra. To remember, Shastra, we all know Shastra means weapon. Chinda. Chinda means you cannot shred. That means you cannot cut.
Weapons cannot shed the soul.
Yes, so weapons cannot shred the soul. Nainan Dahati Pavaka. Dahati.
Nor
say
can
na
it be
burn. Daha lagti hai. That means burning sensation. So burn. It cannot be burned. Nainan Dahati Pavaka. Dahati is, it cannot be burned. Fire cannot burn it. Then na chainan kledayantyo to. That means water cannot dampen it. And na shoshyati marutaha. That means It
It
cannot
cannot drive.
by wind. All these four, write it and remember it. Then how is the soul? It is achedya, adhaya, akledya, ashoshya, nitya, sarva,
Sarvakata Sthanu Achal Sanatana.
Kal, sanatan. Clear till this?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. Tomorrow we will. Okay, tomorrow we'll see that from 25th shloka. Okay, read this. I think Ram Ballabji has shared the PDF. Okay, go through it. If you want, you can remove the PDF or go through it just like that and make short notes of it. So tomorrow I will be asking questions on everything that we have done till today. So yesterday's and today's session. The more you answer, the more you will remember